Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chaos here. I just wanted to speak on this whole little ordeal between TylerLantern and myself. Now, for those of you who are watching this video, who are taking the time out to come and listen to what I gotta say, it's not much. I just want to speak out on it because too many people are just been inbox me, talking all sorts of trash and whatever, and I'm used to this type of animosity. Where I have plenty of videos where people share some sort of dislike towards what I posted. So I'm not new to this, but I do want to go on the record here and say that this whole little thing with TylerLantern and myself, the reason how it got started, it was something really simple. Before I came to the PS3, I had this agenda, right? I was always looking at PlayStation players because I always wanted to fight them. I always felt that, well, the competition on 360 is amazing. I wonder how it would be to go to the PlayStation 3 and in the fight. I'm pretty sure I can hold my own if I ever went up to the PS3. So that time came this year, and I had always watched several players from the PlayStation 3 community, but one in particular was TylerLantern. I'd always seen his combo videos, had heard about him. I had heard bad things about him, how he was a booster and how he lies and how he likes to talk trash to people. Then I heard some good things about him, how he's a nice guy. He's a cool dude. He's fun to play. He's really good. So I was like, okay. So I had always thought, well, if I ever go to the PS3, he's going to be a main priority. I just want to get a victory under my belt to beat that dude. And so I started getting the impression that I didn't think he was really good. I thought that he can only just put up combo videos, and I mean, that doesn't take much to do anyway. You can just stick to a combo, you do it long enough and record it, then you post it, then people can see it, and it gives people the impression that you're actually really good. I didn't think he was that good. I mean, his combos were good. I'll give him that. The combos were good, but from the gameplay videos I saw of him going against people, and from what I heard about him, I just didn't believe he was good. Anyway, so Injustice Gods Among Us comes out. People are playing the game. I have a hit list I want to do. I wanted to get to the top 10 on the leaderboards, because when I was on Mortal Kombat 9, I got to the top 10, but I was never able to actually record it. So I wanted to at least get some video evidence of myself knowing that I made it to the top 10, which is more of a personal goal for me. Anyway, and then another goal of mine was to beat every single person in the top 50 on Injustice Gods Among Us. I did that, and my main mission was to take out TylerLantern. I saw him online, some chat room. I decided to go into that chat room, and he was training with some dude. I don't know who he was training with, but he was training against somebody. So I sent him a message. I patiently waited in that room for maybe a little over 30 minutes, maybe, just chilling there, man, just wanting to fight him, because I felt, okay, this is my shot to beat the mess out of this dude, man, because all these other PlayStation guys are weak. Maybe he might prove me wrong. There was one guy that was actually pretty good, but after that, I mean, I trashed him too, but he was pretty good. I give maybe 2 or 3 people on the PS3 that were actually legit. It was this Black Adam player. He was really good. This Deathstroke player, and this one Superman player, but that was it. There was nobody else on there that I felt that was on par with me, and I beat all of those dudes eventually. I'm just saying, those are the guys who I actually felt that were, at least in my eyes, they were good. So anyway, TylerLantern, he's just sitting there fighting. So I sent him a message telling him, hey, I'm from the Xbox 360. I'm one of the top players on there currently, and online, I'd like to fight you. And so eventually he said, sure, man, we can fight. While we waited, so we got to the match, and then we fought. I was recording it. After the fights happened, that was it. So some time went by, and after some this little spell out between me and a few people on there, and I was going like Gamefaqs and MKU and Test Your Might, telling people that, well, the PlayStation 3 community is pretty much crap in my opinion. There's a lot of trashy players on there. As a whole, I don't think the PlayStation 3 community is strong. I think they are very weak on Injustice and on Mortal Kombat. I went on there to go fight some people, thinking the competition should be better, and it just wasn't, man. It was just pathetic. It was absolutely horrific. I thought they would be strong. I thought people would be good, and they weren't, man. They were not good. And People can deny the fact that I went on there and I fought them. They can say we never fought. They can say they 10-0'd me. I've never been 10-0'd on any game. Period. And the whole little thing with Lantern and him sending me messages talking about how he has 18,000 subscribers and he's going to post a video about me, but not on his TylerLantern account. Then he leaves a message under my video talking trash, and then he has a lot of his fanboys coming on there saying things, siding with him, with all of his mixed stories that he's saying that doesn't add up, and yet his little fanboys still dive in what he's talking about, yet my story remained consistent, never changed one time. When I told you I came there just to beat you, and I did it. You guys, every single player in that top 50 on the PlayStation 3 is not good. I beat every single one of them. I don't care if people view this as me being arrogant or anything. I'm just being honest. And I'm not an arrogant dude. I'm a really cool guy. On a 360, I play to have fun. But man, there's just not one person on that PlayStation 3 that I fought in the top 50 that was good. I mean, I got a friend of mine on my friends list, you know, JJ. He was a lot of fun. So I'm not directing any of this animosity towards my boy JJ. But everybody else, man, that I fought, they just weren't good, man. They just weren't good. They weren't on my level anyway. And yeah, everybody loses. I was pushing over 3,000 wins and barely 120 losses. Barely. I had to hop on dupe accounts because people wouldn't fight me on my SS3 Chaos account. So, yeah, it's pretty much what I had to say about this whole little Lantern situation. I won't say it got out of hand. They took it way too serious. Him and his little fanboys. You got Lantern on YouTube talking trash about me in my inbox and then blocking me like a coward. Then going to MKU and got his little boys over there talking crap about me. And then he runs away after he leaves a little comment. Then he's on PS3 talking crap. It doesn't matter. They said what, one little victory, all that matters. You feel like you got one victory? You think that makes you good? If I wanted to fight TylerLantern again, I would. I don't care to fight that dude again. It doesn't matter because I got the win that I wanted. Now, if I told him, I said I'd be more than happy to see you at a tournament. I heard that he's in the Atlanta area, and he ignored that. I mean, I'm not in the Atlanta area, but I can get to the Atlanta area. I have family out in Atlanta, so that's nothing. And I told him I'd be going to Evo next month. He said he doubted that I'd be going there. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'll still be going there. I'd be more than happy to play him with some casuals, or if we meet in the bracket. Cause I've been training to go to Evo, so whether I win or lose is not really my concern. I just want to have some fun, and it's not hard to get to Vegas. I got friends on the West Coast, so I can be there quite easily. But anyway, to go ahead and end this little video because it's stretching past 8 minutes. I'm going to be back on the 360 possibly by July. And I'm going to be on Injustice, going there to take over with my boys. Going to have some fun and do, like what we did back in Mortal Kombat 9. My homie Neo, I'm going to go over there and do some damage with him. My boy Gutter, I'm going to have some fun with him. Newbie has the game. Several of my buddies have the game. Kisa doesn't play the game anymore. And we're just going to have some fun, man. And I don't plan on, going in there with that whole attitude. I went on PS3 Injustice with a chip on my shoulder because I didn't have anybody there really to play, and everybody on my friends list, I tried to fight them, and for the majority of it, I beat all of them. And I don't say that disrespectfully, especially to James, or aka JJ. I'm just saying that I went there just with that chip on my shoulder and just to beat everybody because I didn't have any friends on there except JJ. And yep, and that's pretty much it, man. So whoever listened to this entire thing, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you guys got an Xbox Live account, feel free to hit me up. It's RNK space X SS3 space Chaos with a C, lowercase x. Anyway, that game tag might change soon, so if it does, I'll just let you guys know. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon, and hope we fight on Injustice or any future fighting games that I actually take part in and take it serious, because I'm coming to the 360 and I'm gonna bash some heads, man. I don't play around in this game. What you saw in that little video with me and Lantern, you can be judgmental all you want, have fun judging it, But it's a different story when we actually fight, and that camera isn't rolling. Anyway, man, take care. See you all.